My super advice to give is show off many of your sides.
Hi everyone!
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Seoul Circle. This is our second episode. Finally, we have our special guest today.
Hi, I'm Carmen. Nice to meet you.
Carmen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, so Carmen, where are you from? Can you start by introducing yourself?
I'm Carmen. I'm from Spain, Valencia, and well, first things first. I have been here in Seoul for 3 years so far, since 2023.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, but my first time was on 2022 when COVID stopped and they opened the doors and we were able to come with the Keta.
That's why.
Yeah, and I came more as in checking the country, do a checkup because it was my first time going to Asia.
It was your
Oh, it
first
was
time
a-
in Asia.
Yeah, my first country in Asia was Korea.
Oh, so your first country was in Korea, and you stayed here for 3 years, right?
Yeah, well, I had to come back, of course, because of visa reasons.
Visa.
But I guess we will go into it step by step. But yeah, and
Okay.
2023 was officially the start up of my work here. Yeah.
So when you came here, you came already with a job or something, or job opportunity?
So the thing is that when I was in Spain, I studied fashion design, and in university, and the last year was in Italy, the Erasmus. When you do the last year, I was in near Milano, Brescia. It was Lombardia. It was the north of Italy. So the thing is that COVID hit first in Lombardia in Europe. So I ran away.
I
to
remember it was the
Spain.
worst period.
Yeah.
People in Italy were.
It was
oh
the
my
start
God.
of 2020, if I'm not
2020.
wrong. 2020,
Yeah,
right?
2020.
Yeah. And the thing is that I was able to finish my university studies at school, because still the norms were not that strong. Because in Spain we still didn't have COVID, but I was so confused because I finished university and then what do I do now? I got stuck at home. I wasn't able to start a job or start a master, to keep up with my job or my future plans. So I was able to do a little bit of styling because it opened up, it got more easygoing in Spain. So I was able to work as an assistant stylist for 1 year. So
that's
I did some
great.
stuff.
Yeah.
But then I was what do I do? I literally had a crisis.
Oh my
so I was
God.
you know what? I always wanted to go to Asia, and when I was studying fashion design, I focused on Asian pret-a-porter,
So
the
that's
fashion
how you
industry.
started.
Yeah, I focus in Vietnam, China, Japan.
Wow.
But I started compare language, lifestyle, politics, history, and stuff like that between the 4 countries, and I choose Korea because I felt like it was the most close to my lifestyle in Spain.
That's very interesting because I always saw the same. From all the countries in Asia, Korea felt the most that I could call home somehow because of maybe the familiarity, maybe the colonization of American here had an influence.
Yeah,
in
of
the
course,
lifestyle.
of course. But
Not colonization, sorry, that's not what I meant, but yeah, I was what? Why did I say that?
it just but yeah, and also I don't know, I don't want to get censored, but Japan story is it was given German, so in Europe.
That's
So
interesting.
and also the lifestyle in Japan is not matching with me because Spanish are so noisy. So I think in Japan they will kick me out so fast. So yeah,
It's true. Spanish. I lived in Spain for 2 years, and I can say that that's true.
Yeah.
But that's the charm of them as well.
But in Korea, the match is so good. Even the nighttime or the eating, the family style. I don't know, everything in general. Even the bad looks that ajusis and achumas give you on the street is the same in Spain, literally.
Oh my God! Wait, I never made that comparison. It's actually true.
Right?
It's so true.
But they are just curious, literally.
And also the conservative part of the attaches in Spain, because some of them are very conservative still.
Yeah.
They kind of
No. In Spain, they are really racist.
Really?
They can be really open-minded, but the new generations, but they can also be pretty racist. The funniest thing about Spanish though is that they say no, Spain is not racist, and then they ask them, but are you? And I'm yeah, I am. They don't generalizing, but they feel like they are.
Oh
it's so
my
funny.
God, that's crazy. Okay, so we got a few takes there. So you came to Korea by accident, kind of. You
Yeah.
felt it was more like home.
I mean, accident, not really, because I also studied for university and stuff like that. So I came for studying Korean because it was the only way to get inside. And then I came in summer with my best friend, with my childhood best friend. We had a little bit of a wild summer in Korea, not gonna lie.
Where was it? Was it in Seoul?
Yeah, in Seoul. Like the summertime, you know, 3 months of
love-
like tourism. And I mean, not wild as in like doing something weird, don't get me wrong. But you know, like, I don't know if it happened to you, but when I came to Korea for the first time, I felt like I was the shit. Like, I was gonna eat up this country, and
You're
I am the main
invincible.
character. Yeah,
Girl,
like,
yeah.
like literally, but not as in like I'm superior to anyone, but I felt like my best self, like my
Yes.
best person.
For me, that's part of the like the character development. It's like if you know you're a character, you go to a new country. Of course, you're like stepping out of your comfort zone and everything you know. So your mindset is gonna change as well.
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
I literally like the character development was insane, and that also helped me out because I tried to apply for like fashion brands to work as like a art director or like stylist because that was what I studied, but they didn't hire me because I didn't speak any Korean. They were like, oh, 죄송해요, 한국말 잘 못해요. 근데 like we can work together, and I was like, ah, 네.
So what about now? Do you speak Korean?
Yeah, you speak.
I speak Duolingo level, like literally.
한국어 이 정도는 알아듣나요?
근데 정말요 아직 잘 못해요. 아마도 이해해요. 괜찮아요? 근데 말해요.
Oh, like so. I think like she can like speak like, a little bit Korean.
A little
but,
bit, but don't kill me, please, in the comments.
That's good
Like
enough.
the bad thing is that every people that I met here, they speak English, and
English,
if
yeah.
they speak Korean, it's only in the job time that I met them. So I only talk job related type of like conversation. It's like basic, like well. First things first, my job here is I'm a model.
Yes, please. We wanted to get into that point.
Sorry.
Yes.
I talk too much.
I love how chatty you are. So cute.
But yeah, I'm an E6 visa. I started on 2023 because gladly I met a guy that is called Ryan. I don't know if you know him. He's from UK.
No.
And he's a model. So I met him randomly one night, and he was like, "Are you a model?" I was like, "No." And he was like, "Do you want to be one?" And I was like, "Can I?"
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wait, this is insane. Where was this? Itaewon
In La Bamba.
Hyundai? La Bamba. Okay, guys, for everyone who doesn't know, La Bamba is a Latino club in Hyundai.
Latin club.
in Itaewon.
But in that time, it was pretty empty. Like it was 2023, so it was.
It was after all
Yeah.
the
After
curfew.
COVID, right?
yeah.
wait,
No, 2022. Sorry.
accident.
Yeah.
The accident. Do you know the
Ah,
Itaewon
Yeah,
accident?
it was before the accident. Yeah, because it was summer 2022. Then the accident was in October. But
So,
yeah,
wow.
I found a model agency, and then I signed with them. I waited for my visa, and then I just arrived, and it all started as in like literally my first job was Samsung, like main model Samsung.
Wow, Samsung.
Samsung.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
For a TV commercial.
Really? Okay. So it was
Yeah.
your first time modeling in Korea. So
Yeah.
you don't have any experience, right?
Not at all.
Wow.
So
Like only fashion design industry, but behind the cameras, like
Behind
as a
the cameras.
stylist and stuff like
So
that.
do you think have you been back to Europe and did some modeling in Europe after you started here, or it was always here the experience you had?
The thing is that when I came back to Europe, I only went like for Christmas, so I will only spend time with my parents,
Okay.
and I wouldn't have time to like check for jobs opportunities. But I might look for it in the future. Like I might try it out. It's true though, I'm not that tall. I'm only 170, so it's like here it's okay, but not in Spain.
Because
like
that's not
in
the
Europe.
requirements here, right?
Yeah.
Can you give us a little like in a nutshell, like what are the requirements in Korea to be a model? Because it might be completely different from the West.
So the thing is that, okay, first things first, I am not exactly like the best version as a model option here, because the thing is that I have such an androgynous face. Like my face is really like manly and girly at the same time, so they do like it, but not all the brands, because in Korea they love baby faces, they love B-lines, they love big blue eyes and
Standard.
like small noses and like big lips,
Yeah.
like you know, like Russian and Ukrainian,
Yeah, very
Polish
Scandinavian.
girls.
Like a baby girl
Chill.
face.
Yeah. So they appreciate that type of faces, and then if you are blonde, much better. Long hair, they also love long hair. And if you are skinny, of course, like you need to not be too tall as well. Like they don't like it if you are over 175. It's too much
Really?
for them.
Wow, okay.
Runway maybe, but not for like lookbook. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah,
fashion and commercials, maybe they do appreciate if you look a little bit different from the standard. But for fashion, they are more like these baby face girlies. So The good thing about my aesthetic, I used to have longer hair. Like I had a mullet, but now I'm trying the pixie cut. Like
Oh.
It
just
looks
to try.
so
Yeah,
good on
yeah,
you.
it looks
Thank
cool.
you.
You have the face for that.
Thank you, thank you.
yes.
But yeah, the thing is that
Okay.
the good thing about my profile is that I can look like a teenager boy because I did umbro also, like fashion.
Oh.
And they
I know,
made me
bro.
look like
Wow.
unisex, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more
yeah,
like
yeah.
a teenager. Or I can look like a badass, super like businesswoman for like, for example, Kanu. I did Kanu as well.
Kanu.
Coffee, right?
Yeah, the coffee.
I don't know Kanu.
Oh, you
Okay.
don't-
Is it
oh.
coffee?
Do you know the guy from Gremlin, the actor?
Kong-hyo.
Hyun.
I do not know. Don't kill
Well,
me
I work
because
with
of that.
him for that. one.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's like a very popular actor. in
yeah,
Korea? Wow. Okay.
And-
I will have to look it up.
And then I can, if not, I can look like really artistic, like, you know, bohemian girl. And I
Yeah.
did also Shin Ramyeon with Espa. as well.
Shin Ramen, Espa.
Wow,
Yeah.
Espa, really?
But they were not there. Espa was not there.
Oh, was not there. Okay, but at least you can say you work in the same kind of environment.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. So is that like your biggest achievement so far?
I think for me, in terms of like saying a name and everyone say wow, literally it's like Shin Ramyeon,
Yeah, yeah.
Samsung, Kia as well, Lexus, yeah, Kanu. Oh, but for me, the ones that I'm more proud of is the fashion ones because it's more like my style. Like I was able to do more like lookbooks and fashion and so do some fashion editorials.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it has been tough. Like from 2023 when I told you I did Samsung, after that, nothing.
Oh.
Like
I was gonna
empty.
ask you, how do you usually deal with rejection in Korea? Because it seems pretty hard
It's
sometimes.
getting harder and harder nowadays, even more because there's AI models. As
AI
well.
models?
Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me they're using AI models now?
Yeah, they are, and they are
were you
using our
aware of that?
pictures.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah. They are using even our pictures and make an AI with
Wait,
it. Like
that
if they
is
took picture with you,
crazy.
yeah.
And do they pay you like a fee or something to use your image for AI?
No, they do
No.
it behind your back.
Are you? Wait,
Yeah.
this is actually
Wait.
not legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
what,
shouldn't be
what
legal.
happened? Like for example, like they use your photos and you realize it. So like, are you like, can you actually assume them or like?
The thing is that if there's not like a contract or even in the contract wasn't even mentioned, like I think nowadays AI doesn't have like a regulation of like laws and like
They-
like
yeah, they
copyrights
don't
and stuff like
actually
that.
have that.
It's still they're still working on it. So I mean, not every brand is doing it, but I do know like some brands that maybe they have like a low budget or they are start because
yeah,
there's a lot of startup brands,
Yes.
fashion brands
Yes,
here.
yes.
So they try to rely more on the AI than
That is crazy.
hiring models because also I feel the economic crisis after like the martial law and everything. I feel like a down bad
yeah.
situation also in the fashion industry. Like every client that because I'm a freelancer, I have a model agency, but I can also work as a freelancer.
Yeah, that is great. Do they take their cut whenever you do a freelance job, your agency?
Oh yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
pay my taxes
Always.
and I pay
Good.
my 10% to them.
Good
of course,
Korean
of course.
citizen.
Don't kick me out, please.
Don't, please keep her. She's been working for 3 years.
But yeah.
I have a little question for you. Is there like a dark side in the industry that nobody talks about?
From which side? Like from the other models, the clients, the producers?
Maybe whatever side of the modeling, like whatever say payments or as you said, like they use your image. Those are like dark sides. Is there like something
Something
specific?
Like others. Yeah.
I think also like with the casting agencies, whenever they give you the job, you never know how much money they are taking from you. Like
Oh
they
my
tell
God.
you a
Yes.
price, as in like this is the casting price, and then I always try to negotiate. Like because I always ask like the usage, time, terms, or like all that the steps to know how much they should be like paying me or like how I think they should be paying me because of experience or stuff like that, like my level. But the thing is that if you ask too much, they just like kick you out and they choose someone that is cheaper.
Oh my God.
Nowadays they don't appreciate professionalism or like to be
To put your value on.
yeah, they
what I mean?
appreciate it better if you're cheap and you
insane.
will do whatever for the lowest price.
I have a personal opinion on Korean entertainment industry. Whatever I did some gigs, I feel I was always underpaid. I feel the money they put in these countries maybe it's not at all the same as like in Europe or America. I mean that's why you haven't worked there yet, but I think it's gonna make a great change for you, right?
Yeah,
Have you been able to be sustained?
I mean,
Has it been sustainable for you to be in the industry for 3 years though?
I have, and I have my savings. I have been doing pretty well. Like, I mean, it's because I'm good with saving money because my parents taught me. But like, the thing is that I know it's really tough for other profiles. Not gonna lie. Like, for example, my profile maybe is more versatile, so it's easier for me to find like different jobs in different areas. Like, because I have like also like actor face, so maybe it matches like with the Samsung or stuff like that. Like more commercial pays better, but they take longer to send it to you. Like casting agencies take like 3 months to send you the payment.
3 months?
Yeah.
So you gotta like have savings before.
Yeah. The good thing about fashion is that they send it right away, like in 1 week maximum. So
pretty
it's
fast.
really more comfortable. But it's true that the payment is like lower. It depends. Like, I think for me at least, I do try to be understandable to do networking whenever I'm talking with the client directly. When it's with the casting agency, I'm more like serious. Like I'm like, this is my budget. But when it's like with a client and they tell me their situation, like they need to pay the studio, they need to pay the photography, like all the post production and the editing and blah blah blah, and they are stressed out, I'm more flexible with my like hourly pay.
Okay, I know.
Because I love my job. Like I studied for this, so I don't care where I am, if I'm behind the camera or in front of the camera. I feel like I'm part of the team.
Yeah.
Like I don't see myself as like I'm the model or the actress. I'm part of the team. Without them, I'm nothing. Like.
I love that. That's a beautiful feeling, right?
But it's the truth, though.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
I hate the people that go like divas, as in like, oh, I can do this right now. I need to breathe. I need a rest. And I'm like, you know how long they have been working? They have been stay up. Like all the directors. One of my best friends, he's a video director. The payment is so low, and there are hours and hours, no sleep, no good food. Like they stress out.
It's very considerate of you to actually, because behind every team, even for movies and stuff, the hard work they're doing, these people, and the overworking hours they're doing as well, like night shift, like it's crazy. So it's very considerate of you to doing that. Do you think you have like any advice to give to anyone who wants to like to start in the model industry in Korea?
So. Okay, first things first. I know it's gonna be hard, and I know you want to get well paid, but if you don't have the experience to back up your budget, you can be asking for that much. Like, you need to be a little bit flexible and start. Of course, don't accept like really low because they are like literally like mistreating you, but understand that, for example, if it's extra for a music video, of course the payment is gonna be low because there's so many extras. But if there's only like 10 extras and they are like paying you 120, there's a problem. That's weird. Because, for example, I did Kai, like from EXO,
yeah, Kai.
and like the one, I don't remember the song right now, sorry, Kai. But yeah, we were like 10 and they pay really well. Like it was like 500. 500,000. So it was really good for, even though I was an extra. But because I was
like how many
a little bit
hours of
how many hours did you
it was 6 hours.
Okay.
It was really nice.
6
It
hours.
was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Because normally
Even
they
for the
ask you for 10.
experience, I guess it was amazing.
Yeah. He was really kind too. Super shy though, not gonna lie. But yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like just relax and like do your best. Oh, my super advice to give is show off many of your sides. Like for example, if you're a pretty girl, try to also look badass or like look like the business girl or even for men. Like try to show off a versatile version of yourself, so like clients can see you in different areas. Because if you only have one profile, then they just put you in that box.
That's a really good
that's true.
idea.
You're gonna be versatile. That's the best you can do. And also, I wanted to know, like, you said before you used to network with your clients, but it's like networking something you put a lot of effort into doing during the 3 years? Yeah.
I feel like a spam robot and like a stalker because I'm always contacting DMs on Instagram, like the
you
fashion
do?
brands.
You
Yeah,
have
I
to
present
go?
myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm like my own manager in that sense, and I'm always like contacting them by myself. Like I'm a model here in Seoul. If you would like to work together, or even a Hypchan, like do a collaboration and stuff like that, like please call me. Like I'm really interested. Like I'm like that.
That is very interesting. So that is something that a lot of people do that in Korea. Is
Yeah,
the
they
way to
should.
find jobs?
It used to work better before, but now I feel like everyone is doing it, so the brands are like saturated.
Oh my god!
Because I'm not getting that many response these days. Like literally, I contact 200 brands, for example, and I get 4 answers.
Really?
It's so sad.
Oh my god!
it's so sad.
That is harsh out there. I mean,
There's a lot of competition these
Yeah,
days. Like there's so many
exactly.
models, so many new wigugins, so many people have the same dream, and also this visa is the easiest visa. So
yeah, I heard a lot these days that the E6 visa is more complicated to get in out because there's so much competition.
Yeah.
So now you need to to show a very good portfolio.
Now there's a lot of C4 models that they are like officially professionals already in Europe, but they come to Korea because they want to try it out and they stay for 3 months and then they go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard that.
So there's the competition as well for the high. I'm sorry, I know I'm bad mouthing myself, but the high class model.
It's okay. Just do whatever you want. I see.
I mean, I say that because I just build myself up here. Like I'm not a real model in Europe. Like in Europe, I was normal. I look normal. I was like average.
Yeah,
so.
but that's okay. That's another version of yourself. And whatever you make here it's you.
Yeah.
The present moment.
You know,
that's who you are.
well, when I went to Spain, I came with the aura that I made here in Korea, and they thought I was English or like French, and they spoke to me in English. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, hablo español. Soy
Okay,
español.
I always think about that. This is something very interesting. But when you become a new person, you go back to your country. Are people gonna recognize that and be like, oh, this is? What
They
about
feel
your
it.
family or friends, or what about your hometown friends?
So my hometown friends, they okay. I'm gonna open the box. I was the ugly kid when I was younger.
Stop.
For real.
You cannot be that.
No, for real. I was like the funny friend. I was like the one that all the guys came to talk because my best friend was hot. Because I love all my girlies are hot as hell. So I was like always friends with the hot girlies. So then I remember that of course the guys like they say that I'm so funny, blah blah blah, but they never like hit on me or like were interested on me. But when I came back, they were like, I always knew you were gonna be a model. I was like,
Oh
shut the
my
fuck up.
god. I can't believe it. So do you feel they treated you different because of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, gladly it didn't come out to my brain. Like, instead, my ego is not like grown up, but my self-esteem is much better.
Wait, so that made me think about something. Do you think that the model industry here in Korea is kind of like superficial whenever you make friends, or
Oh, I
what
feel
about
like
that part?
I feel like foreigners here when they meet each other, they see each other like enemies, like
that is
competition,
crazy.
like they feel like they're gonna steal your job. But let's be honest, if we look so different, like how am I gonna steal your job?
Exactly,
If we don't,
yeah.
if we look literally the same, okay, I understand we can have a little bit of like. But
I think they want to win their spot in immigration somehow. That's the thing with the.
no, in
foreigners
immigration.
going
I
here.
mean, of course, everyone is struggling with immigration office. Like we
That's the
are,
thing.
all want the visa and like the
That's
good
the thing. Like,
citizens.
the competition makes you probably.
But it's more with like the castings. Like for
Yeah,
example,
yeah.
if they send your model card, you want to be the one, the chosen one.
Yeah.
But it depends on so many things. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, do you have any? What's your next steps now?
So the thing is that I'm getting tired of Korea.
Oh my god, are you getting tired of Korea?
Yeah.
Why? Can you tell?
I
some
feel like it
reasons?
was such a roller coaster. Like Korea has gave me so many good things, but also so many bad things. I've never been this unstable in my life emotionally. Like I feel like some days I'm like my serotonin is like top high up. Like I'm like the best, and then suddenly I'm like down on the floor. Like I feel
What's the
like
reason
shit.
for that? Is because of your job?
I feel like it gave me a lot of body dysmorphia. Not gonna lie.
Oh, body dysmorphia.
Yeah, like I feel like or never like feel good enough. Like competition,
Okay.
stress,
That's the
like
stress of
not getting the job and then not winning money. But I'm not the one that I should also be like too much complaining though, because I know people are worse than my case, like in terms of job and stuff like that. But I don't know, I also miss my parents a lot, and I feel
understand.
like in Spain I will be much happier in so many ways. Maybe it's more boring. Life here is so fun.
yeah.
Like, literally.
So
So
here
interesting.
it's like fun and pally, and there's always something going on. I don't know about you, but I feel like I do so many things in a week compared to when I was in France. I would like just chill and not do much, honestly.
It's true.
The life is really fast in Korea. Like everything's
In Asia.
But I feel it's like if you don't follow up that speed, you back up. You know, like you get lost.
Exactly,
or, like,
exactly.
They leave you
yeah,
behind.
they leave you
Yeah.
behind.
They don't
it's
care.
True.
It's like pick up if you can.
Yeah.
Catch me. But yeah.
Catch me if you can. So okay, back to Spain. So is it gonna be anytime soon?
It might be next year. I don't know exactly when, but for sure before I become 30. Right now on this.
How old are you right now?
So on this month, on the 30th of March, I'm gonna be 28.
Wow,
28.
28. You look so young.
Yes.
She does.
I'm white. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not young.
Well, yeah, it's true that white people we might
White
sometimes, but
breaks.
no. You have good genes. You have
Thank
good
you.
genes.
I mean, you two all have amazing genes.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I'm pretty young though.
You're younger than me,
Yeah.
right?
We're not gonna discuss ages in the podcast. Yeah, that's Korean standards. I'm kidding. Okay, great. So then Spain next year.
Yeah.
Do you think you're
I
gonna
might
keep
be-
doing what you do? You think you're gonna do modeling there?
I hope, like as a side job, not as like a main job, but I want to be able to work with for a fashion brand. I want to be an art director. Like I'm obsessed with like creating, like like bodegon. You know how to say,
Bodegon?
like
Designer?
like yeah, it's like creating like
Like the
the object.
Visual?
Art
3D
director.
visual?
No,
Attrezzo.
Attrezzo. Is, yeah.
That was so Italian.
I'll just say it in
Attrezzo.
English.
So how do you call like for example
Like art decorate
Art creator.
yeah, but like for example, if it's a Kaban brand, for the
Yes.
Kaban you need to
Director
create
de
like
arte.
director de arte, yeah, like
Yeah.
art director, like create a space, like a decorate, like make it look aesthetic, make it look good,
yes,
like for
like
commercial,
you know,
like
in cinema,
SNS.
like kind of like you have the people who do all this the decoration behind the scene.
Oh,
You know,
like
yeah,
a build
yeah,
up
yeah.
of a scenario for selling
everything.
the object or stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I know what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, so you wanna do that?
Yeah, I
Oh.
will love that.
What city are you going to?
I
Madrid?
mean, I'm starting up in Valencia because I'm just gonna go back home. But whatever the job gets me, like even if I have to travel around Europe, I would love it. Even in Italy, like
Yeah.
I mean, I understand Italian
Oh, you do.
Oh, you do.
to some extent. I mean, because
Well,
I
mean,
speak.
you study there.
I study there, but also because I speak Catalan, like Valenciano, is pretty similar. So
you
yeah.
understand a bit.
I don't have confidence to speak Italian, but I understand everything.
That's
so,
good though.
yeah.
Oh my god, so many things, Chewy. I feel like you lived your best years probably in Korea, and
Yeah.
I think it was challenging sometimes, as you say. But as a young, I think like every foreigner that comes to Korea alone, for me, it's like wow. There has to be like something about them that makes them, how to say, more brave in life.
More
Yeah.
confidence,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But I think adulthood is hard anywhere. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter if it's in Korea or
exactly.
if I study in Spain. I think it's gonna be like hardcore in different ways. But it's true that being an immigrant and like feeling alone because you don't have your parents. Like I was such a bubble girl, literally. Like I was always in the comfort zone at home.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it
So this
was-
like you kind of stepped out of that for a moment.
Literally, I just did a YOLO to come here because
YOLO.
it was COVID that pushed me to
exactly.
do it. Like feeling like I was stuck at home doing nothing for a year. So
And what about in Korea? Did you have like a good support system, like friendships, a good circle
oh
of
yeah,
friends?
I did such a strong bond with Spanish girls. It's funny though, but it's like
foreigner.
I have these
Wow.
3 Spanish girls that are my best friends. Like we are like family.
Yeah.
And there's these 2 Korean guys. One is my best friend's boyfriend, and the other one is my best friend. They are video director that I told you.
Oh, okay.
I know him for 2 years already.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah,
So that's
he-
your your inners.
He's like my older brother, literally, because he has my older brother age.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, so it feels like he's my older brother. He's always taking really good care of me. Like, it's the only like healthy experience that I had with men.
Oh my god! Oh wait, that's it.
That's another podcast.
Do we have time? Have you dated though in Korea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On 2023, I had a boyfriend.
How long?
and
Was it long?
For 1 year.
For a year.
Oh,
Yeah,
1
I
year.
met his parents and everything.
Oh,
They loved
wow.
me,
Wow.
but he didn't.
That
Oh.
is harsh. I feel.
But I think every woman, every foreigner has been through something like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, since the moment I came to Korea 8 months ago, I heard like so many stories like that. So I'm like, oh, I'm not even dating here because I don't want to go through
Yeah,
that.
I haven't been dating for 2 years.
Really? 2 years now?
Since
2 years now.
2024.
Oh, me too. It's
Yeah,
been almost 2 years.
I haven't been dating.
Wow,
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I told him already. I feel like I'm very. If you're content with your life, with the friendships you have, you don't need really to.
That's true
have that
though.
love.
It's fulfilling.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. Do you want to maybe wrap this up with something to say to everyone about what?
So, well,
Yeah.
in general, like, well, but here about right now here or like in Korea? What do you?
About your experience. Maybe
My
you wanna
experience?
like say to people something else before you leave, like about if
So-
they want to work in the industry or whatever.
life is hard anywhere you go, anytime or whatever you do. So if you really want to do it and you feel like you have the potential, and also you're a hard worker, because literally if you are not ready to get a punch or like to being told ugly things or like feeling like shit, then you're not ready for being here. But this is a really superficial country, so if you don't feel like you fit or you can handle it, then
that is so true. You need so much self-esteem and confidence in yourself, because this
or you can build it up here. I did a fake it till you make it, like Rihanna. Arroba Rihanna.
I love that. Fake it till you make it. I believe in that. So
I believe in that shit.
You can become the persona you want. You just need to believe it. So thank you so much, Carmen, for your feedback.
Thank you for having me.
Your experience, and I hope you can achieve all your dreams this year and even in Spain. Thank you, Carmen.
So I hope everything goes amazing with this podcast, so and please subscribe, comment.
To the channel just below. I'm gonna also put her Instagram so you can follow her. Bye bye. See you next episode.